El subjuntivo con deseos y expresiones de emoción. You have already learned how to conjugate the subjunctive mood, as well as some phrases that are used with the subjunctive. Let's review. Forming the subjunctive. First, start with the O form. Drop the O and add the appropriate ending. For AR verbs, the endings are a, s, a, amos, ace, n. For ER and IR verbs, the endings are a, as, a, amos, ais, an. Here are some examples. Notice that the endings are opposite of present tense endings. What are some subjunctive expressions you already know? Last chapter, we focused on uncertainty and the unknown. For example, quizás, tal vez, and ojalá. We also talked about impersonal expressions, such as es importante que, es necesario que, and es bueno que. This chapter, we will focus on wishes, wants, and emotions. Here's some vocab to use with subjunctive expressing wishes and wants. Querer, to want. Desear, to wish or desire. Esperar, to hope. Preferir, to prefer. Insistir en, to insist or to insist on. Mandar, to order or mandate. Temer, to fear. Tener miedo de, to be afraid. Here are some examples. Quiero que tú planches la ropa arrugada. I want you to iron the wrinkled clothes. In this case, I want you to do something, iron the wrinkled clothes, but I'm not sure if you're actually going to do it or not. Here's why we use the subjunctive. La peluquera espera que muchos clientes vengan a la peluquería. The hairdresser hopes that many clients come to the hair salon. Again, this is a situation that's plausible, but we're not sure whether clients will actually come to the hair salon. So we're expressing that doubt by putting vengan in the subjunctive. Mis padres insisten en que yo tengo una cuenta corriente. My parents insist that I have a checking account. Here, again, my parents insist that I do something, but they're not sure if it's actually going to happen or not. So they're expressing that uncertainty using the subjunctive with tener. Here's some vocab you can use with emotions and the subjunctive. Alegrarse de, to be happy. Estar contento, to be content. Estar triste, to be sad. Sorprender, to surprise. Gustar, to like. Sentir, to feel sorry. Es una lástima, it's a shame. Es una pena, it's a pity. Here are some examples. Me alegro que tú me mandes tarjetas postales cuando estás de vacaciones. I'm happy that you send me postcards when you're on vacation. Here, I'm expressing an emotion that I have. However, I'm not sure that you'll actually send me postcards. So I'm expressing that doubt through using the subjunctive with mandar. Another example. ¿Te sorprende que ella tenga el pelo muy corto? Does it surprise you that she has very short hair? This example is a little harder to explain. Here, it seems clear that she has short hair, which is true. The factor here for doubt is that maybe I'm surprised by this fact, but someone else might not be surprised. So this uncertainty of emotion is where we need to use the subjunctive. In addition, having short hair is a very temporary condition. It's possible that in the future it will change, and then the statement won't be true anymore. So we don't want to express certainty by using the indicative. Finally, es una lástima que ellos no puedan encontrar un sello para el sobre. It's a shame that they can't find a stamp for the envelope. Again, in this case, maybe right at this moment they can't find a stamp, but maybe they'll be able to find one. So because we don't know exactly what's going to happen in the situation, again, we're using the subjunctive just to clarify that we're not exactly sure. Remember that in order to use the subjunctive, we have a specific formula. The beginning part of your sentence should be conjugated in the indicative. K in the middle triggers the subjunctive, and the last part of the phrase is conjugated in the subjunctive. For example, quiero que nosotros vayamos al banco. It's also necessary that there's a change in subject. Notice, quiero is in the yo form. Nosotros is a different person. I want that we go to the bank. Because I'm not sure that the situation is going to happen, I'm not sure we'll go to the bank or not, so I'm expressing that doubt using the subjunctive in vayamos. However, the change in subject is also important. In this case, quiero ir al banco, I want to go to the bank. It's unnecessary to use the subjunctive because I'm simply expressing a desire that I have about myself. This is a true statement. So the subjunctive is not necessary in this case. Práctica parte 1. Escribe las frases en inglés. When you're ready to check, restart the video and I will go through the answers with you. Mi madre insiste en que mi hermano y yo planchemos nuestra ropa. My mom insists that my brother and I iron our clothes. Temo que ellos no tengan tiempo para ir al banco. I'm afraid that they don't have time to go to the bank. Ellos no se alegran que la tasa de interés sea muy alta. They are not happy that the interest rate is high. Es una pena que el cajero automático esté roto. It's a shame that the ATM is broken. Espero que haya mucho dinero en mi cuenta corriente. I hope there's a lot of money in my checking account. Práctica parte 2. Complete each of these sentences using vocabulary from chapter 4 and a verb conjugated in the subjunctive tense. We'll go over these sentences in class.